With the end of the year and a new year beginning, it also is the end of the month of December, which means we have to go over everything that I picked up and added to my collection in the month of December. Now, with this edition of this video, this completes my full year of 2024. I made one of these for every single month. And towards the end of this month, before February, when we will do the January update, I'll be giving you a full kind of top 25 favorite figures. But I wanted to make this video first to kind of go over my favorite figures or everything that I got from December. That way you kind of know, well, what did I get for December? And then you can go back and watch all 12 months and try to guess, maybe if you wanted to, on what will be that top 25. I kind of have that 25 already, ironed out, but there's a few really good figures that I got in December that I think are worthy of being on that list. The first of which here is Ichika, which you've already seen a video of. This is the White Angel version of the scale figure here. I really like this figure, but it's not the only Quint that we got this month, actually. Actually, we got 3 of them. So we did get Nino and Miku as well. Yotsuba and Itsuki should be here late January, early February, so it'll either be on the January recap or the February recap. Stay tuned for that, just depends on when they come up. But I really like this set. This set is really good. One of the best sets of figures that I have seen in a long time. I am blown away by these. With sets like these that are kind of similar, where they can really just like copy paste, they're not. The bases are all different. They're not just the same base, but different colors. They are completely different molds and everything. I like that. Even the wings, while these two, I believe, have the same wings, Miku is actually different wings. I said in the video I recorded that they're the same wings, but the more I've looked at it, they're completely different, which is something that is completely unnecessary, but I love that. And these figures are really, really nice. I'm excited to get the last 2, excited to see this full set. Like I said, her video is already out. It came out earlier this week, so go check that out if you want. She'll be out next week, and then she'll be out, if not the following week, the following week. So all these 2 are coming. This one's already out. Go check it out if you're interested. Now, by far, the most popular thing that I got this month was this Beast Titan pop-up parade here. I put this out as a short. It has become one of my most viewed shorts already. One of my most viewed shorts ever is the Colossal Titan pop-up parade, and for some reason you guys love these pop-up parade Attack on Titan figures, and this one is really cool. I like this one quite a bit. I'm excited to get the female Titan. The female Titan's the one I'm really excited about, but he's pretty cool. If I was going to complain, I think he's still not quite in scale the way he should be, but he's much closer to being in scale with the Attack Titan and the Armor Titan than the Colossal Titan is. I know, that's nitpicking. They look really nice. I hope we don't stop at the female Titan. I hope we get the Warhammer. I hope we get the cart. I hope we get, on and on and on. You could make multiple versions. Make the Bertolt Colossal Titan. Make different versions of Aaron's Titan if you wanted to. I don't care. Make as many as you want to. I'll keep buying them because, for one, I really like Attack on Titan, and 2, they make really good shorts, apparently. Now, I am going to interrupt my figures that everybody likes with some figures that not everybody likes. So if you want to, skip ahead in the video a little bit if you really don't want to see them, but I think they're cool, so I'm going to talk about them for a minute. But I did get quite a bit of Funko Pops this month. I'm actually not showing you all of them. Some of them I got back at Anime Frontier. I'm not showing you any of those because it would just drag out the video. I'm not going to bother you with that. Those, if you want to go see what I got from that, go check out the Anime Frontier video, but then some of them are up there if you're really curious. So I got about 15 from there because they were really good deals. These are ones that I just bought at home or ordered or whatever throughout the month. The first of which is this Bakugo. This is the Pop Plus, which is the second Pop Plus that I've gotten, and this is really the only one I really wanted to talk about for a minute, because I really think these are cool. I like these Pop Pluses that they've been making. I think it looks really cool. Apparently we're supposed to be getting a new Demon Slayer wave very soon, and a new My Hero wave very soon. So I'm excited about that. Also, we got Chainsaw Man figures that are coming, which I got one, but I'll show you the other one here, or I'll show you the other two next month because they'll be coming, and that should finish out that wave, so yeah. But I'll just real quickly kind of show you the ones that I picked up. This one's pretty cool. I'll give you kind of a real quick go over them because I didn't say anything on them whenever I made their shorts. I think this one's really cool because it's got the little airy one riding on his back there. Speaking of her, we've got the normal version of her. We have another version of Deku here that looks pretty cool. This one, the Ioma, he's cool, but this figure goes for like $2. So don't overspend on this figure. If you get it, if you spend more than like $3 on this figure, you're paying way too much. But then we have Sir Night Eye here. I think that's a pretty cool one. He's got glasses on. I think some of these are really actually, I kind of like the anime ones more than I do like some of the other. This is really cool because I like that base. They really did a good job on making this one. But I think they actually put a little bit more time and effort into some of these. Not all of them. We'll get to a few of them. But I think they do put some effort into these anime ones and the animation ones because I think they actually know that these people will buy the whole line. And it's not like whenever you buy like the Gilmore Girls Funko Pops, you're buying that for your grandma and she's never going to open the box. And if she does, she's just going to put it on a shelf and never look at it again. So you don't really have to put any effort into this thinking Gilmore Girls Funko Pops. But these people are actually going to want to like display them. And I know people hate on these because, oh, they're Funko Pops, they look bad. If I was to buy the Nendoroid of all of these characters, I'd be spending thousands of dollars. This is spending maybe a couple hundred and I'm getting the entire cast. That's, you can't beat that. I do like this one. I think this one is done very well. Let's see here. This is a cool one. I don't really love his character, but I do like the pop. I think it's well done. And then one more before I get into the ones that I don't like. This one looks pretty cool. I like the base of it and everything. So pretty cool. Now I'm going to talk about a few that I don't like, and I'm going to really give you guys a great way to argue if you don't like it. This is a baseball line, and there's one OVA that involves them playing baseball. The problem is they don't wear this. They've got these like outfits or everything. They don't wear this in the baseball thing. Why are they wearing uniforms then? I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, we got this whole baseball set here. It's an OVA. It makes no sense why they gave it a whole line of these. This is completely unnecessary. We've got the Gang Shark here, or Orca. What is his name? Dang, Gang Orca maybe? Maybe. I don't know. He's okay, but now the only figure I have of him, because his other version is kind of hard to find, is the stinking baseball one. Also, this is the regular version of Red Riot. I know that's his actual hero name. Kirishima, I think is his name. So this is the baseball version of him. This is the normal version. This is the type of pop that nobody likes. This is the type of pop that looks really cool. But then this is the type everybody sees and they're like, well, that's stupid looking. I don't want that. His head looks tiny. It looks awful. Jiro here, I really like Jiro. After watching the anime and reading the manga, she is probably the one that has grown on me the most after sitting with it a while. So I really like this. So even though it's the baseball one, I really just like collecting Jiro stuff. I want to get a Jiro figure now. Even though I think Froppy's still my favorite, I really like Jiro. Now what hurts me the most is this guy. He's the one with the tail. I can't remember his name. He doesn't even have a standard Funko Pop. This is the only Funko Pop you can get of him. And it's a stinking baseball one. Why? Just a couple more. This one is actually pretty cool. It's a 6-inch one. I do think they do a pretty good job on the 6-inch ones. This one's pretty neat. I do think this one could have been a 10-inch, but I don't think they were making 10-inch whenever he came out. So what can you do? And I have 2 in the box that I did not unbox yet. These will be shorts, but I have just gotten these recently. I got these right at the end of last year, and I haven't had time to unbox them yet. It's the Pochita from Chainsaw Man. He's the sleeping one from Box Lunch. And then Mr. Compress here from 2020 NYC, or NYCC, New York Comic Con. So yeah, pretty cool. I like both of them. I'm really curious to see how this one stacks up to the other 2 that we've gotten, so you'll see a short on them very soon. I will go over real quickly a few other stuff that I just haven't unboxed yet. This is just stuff that I haven't had time to do, but is going to get a short very soon. I got Mim Cho here, a Nendoroid of her. I don't dislike the way that Oshinoko ended. I don't love it, but I don't dislike it. I've kind of come to terms with it, but I've lost a lot of the joy for collecting that series. So this might be one of the last things that I buy from it. I'm going to buy the Ruby one, but I've kind of lost interest in it. I think the hype really was killed with that ending, and yeah, I just don't really have the joy that I once had for that series. But I do have 2 figures from a series that I do like, and it's going to probably had an ending that was kind of controversial. That's Demon Slayer. These are Genya here and Sanemi. I really like these. They will go with my Demon Slayer Nendoroids. I still need to pick up some of the older Nendoroids from this series, like Rengoku and Shinobu and stuff like that, Giyu. And I'll probably be doing that, you know, over this coming up year some. So pretty cool, but yeah, that I'm gonna make a video soon going over in my defense of Funko, but this is one of the series that I think if you really were tight on money, you should not get the Nendoroids. You should just go with the Funko Pops. You want a whole line. I also got 2 Hatsune Miku Nendoroids here. This is the Racing Miku from 2024. This is the first time I've gotten the car since I got that one a while back that I found out they do the stickers in a weird way. So we're going to see how this one turned out. I'm pretty sure you still have to put the stickers on it, but we'll find out, and maybe we'll try to put the stickers on this one. But then we also have the Miku Symphony from 2023. So I don't know why this one came out so late, but yeah. So we got 2 Mikus this time. I have 4 Mikus that need unboxing still. I've kind of been pushing them to the back, but I need to do that very quickly because they'll probably be good to release whenever the Fortnite event's happening. Now, I do have a few more Nendoroids here that are not in the box that I have already unboxed. The first of which is Komi here. She is the ponytail version, also like the summer uniform version. Did we need this? Not really. Am I happy to have another Komi figure? Yeah, because I like Komi. Then we have these 2, which if you follow the channel very closely, you will know that I put out a video on these 2. This is the Jellyfish Can't Swim in the Night figure and the Taiga figure. Now, what I was unaware of, and this is completely my fault, I was under the assumption that these 2 were the new style of box, being this, and that there was no change to that. I was made very quickly aware by multiple comments that Good Smile has actually decided they're not going to be doing this. I would assume they're probably going to still be doing this basic line. We'll see. But they're not going to be doing this. So they're going to go back to the old style of this, assumingly. I don't know for how long that'll actually happen. If it's a temporary thing, if they'll eventually try to do this again. I don't know. But yeah. So that video was outdated immediately, so it's actually unlisted now. But yeah, pretty cool. I do like both of these figures. Even though they did have the weird boxes, I do think they're well done. I think Taiga is perfectly fine. I think the only problem with this Jellyfish Can't Swim in the Night figure is that there is no accessories in it. It was just the figure, that's it. So if you don't like the pose, if you don't like that she doesn't have anything to hold, well, sorry about your luck. You don't get anything. But like I said in that video that is now gone, I do kind of hope that they make more basic figures because I think there's more figures they could make. If they make them cheaper, to where I could say, hey, there's some My Hero Academia figures that are never going to be made or would be way too expensive to justify anyone buying it. Make them in the basic line, and then I would argue then more for Nendoroids on if you want a chibi style figure, get the Nendoroid basic, that would be maybe $30, maybe $40, instead of buying a $15 to $20 Funko Pop. I need to see that happen though, because I still can't justify buying a whole line of $60 figures if you want that chibi style. I like the chibi style. I know not all of you like the chibi style. I'm just saying. Another little bitty prize figure type thing here is one of the characters from Yuri. This is the main girl from that. She does come with this little pillow here. Works really well if you want to sit her on like the side of your table or side of your shelf. She does have two more. She does have her older sister and the younger sister coming soon. So they'll probably come this month sometime. So stay tuned for that next month. But she'll have a short as well. So stay tuned for that. I like this series. I'm excited to watch Dear Sister whenever it eventually gets an English release. Now with the quintuplet figures, I was talking about how much I complimented them on how they were unique, that they had a different base, had a different type of everything with them. These, not so much. This is the Licorice Recoil Hawaii versions of the two. I really like these, but they are very much like the complete opposite of the quintuplet figures. While these, every detail was put into making sure they were all unique, they were all worth your money, and they blew it out of the park. These are cost-cutting and very simple figures. I mentioned in the video, which you'll see in a few weeks, that Chisato is accurate to the outfit she wears at the end of the anime. Takina never wears this outfit, so this is a completely unique outfit for Takina here. And what kind of irks me the more that I've sat with it is that they could have done anything with her. They didn't have to make it an exact copy of it other than just changing the colors. But I just kind of wish they would have done a little bit differently. Also, and I mentioned this in that review, is that this figure really, she's only on one foot here, so there's only a little bitty peg holding her up here. It's very wiggly. I'm very worried that if you were, I mean, she'll be fine here, but if you were a collector that has animals or young kids that might bump into the shelf or whatever, I'm worried that it could topple over and it would break very easily. So that's something to be concerned about. I don't hate these figures. I think they're very well done, but they are obviously flawed. And one more figure here before we look at some bonus stuff that we got for the month is Chizuru here. This is Chizuru in the white lingerie version. Now, if you've been around here for a while, or if you know about Chizuru figures, you will know that Chizuru has a black lingerie version that is the exact same mold, exact same everything, except for it's black instead of white. This figure does not need to have been made. I go over that in the video. Stay tuned for that. It'll be out in a few weeks. But this figure does not need to exist in any form. I cannot justify this at all. Don't buy this. Only reason I bought it is because I want every Chizuru figure. It's not worth getting otherwise. So, yeah. Now, before I let you go, as always, we're going to go over some of the Blu-ray and manga releases. Now, this is not all the Blu-ray that I've gotten this month. Some of the Blu-ray, like the Japanese releases, those are in the Ami Ami unboxing. So, like Girls Band Cry up there, Love Live Superstar Season 3, Days with My Stepsister. All of those are in separate, the unboxing videos from the Ami Ami Japan boxes. So go check those out if you want to see what I got with those. And same way with the acrylic stands, everything like that. Those are all in those because this video would be way too long if I did all that. But I did pick up these little combo packs here, and the My Hero Blu-rays are still going for a lot of money on like main sites. So I actually found these at a kind of a used DVD Blu-ray set or place, and they were very cheap. So, and they're good quality. Like the discs are really nice. They're not scratched up or anything. But it is My Hero Academia Season 1 and 2, a little Blu-ray set here. And then the same thing with 3 and 4. So that saved me a lot of money in not having to get 4 separate Blu-ray sets. I just had to get 2, and these were like 20 bucks a piece. So there you go. Then we have some manga here. We have Blend S here, which is a series that I have followed for a long time. One of the first anime I ever watched. And now it's finally getting a manga release, in the States at least. We also have More Than a Married Couple But Not Lovers. This is volume 1, which if you've been around here, I've already got volume 1, but this is an alternative cover of her in her like bikini here. So I decided to pick this up because I thought it was pretty cool. So yeah. We also have Rent a Girlfriend, volume 28. As always, I just buy the Rent a Girlfriend things. I am way ahead on the manga because I buy the Japanese ones, but still want to buy the English ones because I want to support that series so it goes on forever. Now these next two are pretty cool because Kodansha actually made a new type of service, which is called Print Club. And what this is, it's going to take series that previously were digitally only and now are getting print releases. And I wanted to support this because there are a ton of Kodansha manga that I want to be released in print so bad. Cafe of the Goddesses, Girlfriend, tons of them. There are so many that they have put out that I am like, oh, I'd love to see that. A couple of Cuckoos, I'd love for all of them to be released. But this is maybe a way to say, hey, I will buy print versions if you put them out. So I did that. I bought 2 of them. They did 3 of them. This was the only 2 that really kind of appealed to me. Love, that's an understatement. I haven't read this one yet, but I did read Blade Girl. Actually, I've never heard of this before they announced it as a print release, and it's pretty cool. I actually like the concept quite a bit. Now, I don't know how good it is going forward, but Volume 1 was pretty good. One thing that I will complain about is that I just think, like, okay, if you look at like the spine of Rent a Girlfriend here, it's like very stylized. It looks really cool. But then if you look at the spines of these, they are kind of boring. I just like the way that the author name here is just kind of like barely just printed in very plain text, and it's just taking the logo from here and just simply slapping it on the end there. I get that they're going for a cheaper way of printing it, but I feel like you could have done a little bit more with that. Just me. I also got Bocchi the Rock Volume 5 here, and for example, look at that. Look at that. That's so cool. It makes the whole spine look better whenever you kind of put a little bit of effort into it. But they didn't. But this is cool. Bocchi the Rock Volume 5. Moving on along with that series. We also have K-On! Shuffle Volume 2. This is probably the last volume we'll be getting for a while because I don't think Volume 3 has even been announced to be getting released yet. That series releases very slowly, but still cool. I'll be going through these a little bit quicker here because we have quite a few of them. X Yakuza Stray Kitten Volume 4. Young Ladies Don't Play Fighting Games Volume 7. I am kind of behind on that series, but it is a fun series. Too Many Losing Heroines Volume 2 of the manga. There is Volume 1 and 2 already out of the light novel as well. Let's Do It Already Volume 3. Days with My Stepsister, the manga, Volume 1. I am excited. I did not know it was getting a manga. I did not know it had a manga, but I know now, and I'm excited to actually get into that. I did also pick up Free Run Volume 5 and 6. This is kind of a series that I'm just kind of picking up as I see it. So my local bookstore actually got Volume 5 and 6 in. They haven't got Volume 7 just yet. So as soon as they get Volume 7, I'll pick up that and probably the rest because they have 8 through the end or where we're at now, so I'll probably pick up the rest once they finally get Volume 7. Fly Me to the Moon, Volume 25, and I picked up a bunch from this series, but this is Studio Apartment, Good Lighting, Angel Included, Volume 2, 3, 4, and 5. Kuma Kuma Bear Manga, Volume 10. This manga releases kind of slowly, but they are actually moving on along with the manga finally, and we're up to Volume 10 now. My dear friend Nokotan, yeah, this is Volume 2. They're up to Volume 5 now, so I need to catch up, but yeah, I still like this series, even though the anime wasn't perfect, but I do think it's fun, so I'm going to go ahead and pick them up as they release. Finally, a few ecchi things to kind of end it off here. Imazami brings all the gals to his house. So if you're a cultured individual, you may know that this series kind of looks familiar, and that's because it actually used to be a completely like a hentai or doujin, whatever. It used to be completely like that, but because they wanted to actually make money, they made kind of a not completely ecchi version. This is ecchi, is what it would actually be called. But it's kind of not, like, it loses the charm of it, in my opinion. It's fine, it's kind of fun, but, like, that's the point. But, I don't know. Also, a series that I've been meaning to kind of check out, but I just never got into it because I just really never wanted to buy all of the manga. But they released omnibuses of it, so I bought 2 of them. Do You Like Big Girls, volumes 1 and 2 in an omnibus here. And then also, Do You Like Big Girls, volume 3 and 4 in an omnibus. I like how they call it the thick edition. So anyway, that will do it for December of 2024. We are now into 2025. In January, or in February, we will do a January update, which January's update will kind of be kind of small. And the reason for that is the Ami Ami box, like the December box, usually shows up in January. So everything that I get in the December box is usually in January. Not the case this month. It came to my house on New Year's Eve. So it's going, all of this is the November box and the December box. So there might not be anything really that I have at the January update, but maybe. We'll see. It's January 7th and I've got nothing so far. So we'll see. We'll see if we have anything to show at the end of the month, but we'll find out. We'll find out. But until then, thank you so much for a full year of watching. A lot of you guys seem to like these videos. They're one of my most popular videos to put out. So thank you so much for watching every month. To the guys and gals that tune in every month, it means a lot to me. And if you enjoyed this video, you want to see more, let me know what your favorite figure was this month, what you liked, what you didn't like. I know probably a lot of you are going to tell me how much you don't like the Funko Pops, and that's okay. I'm glad you're at least passionate about something. You watched the video. Thank you so much. But anyway, thank you for watching. I will talk to you guys very, very soon with unboxings of all of this on the shorts, on videos, whatever. But until then, thank you for watching.